let's get started. When we power it on, our machine is touchscreen. The backsplash is going to load, and it's automatically going to calibrate the scale, the filter onto the machine, record the weight. Switching from flow to weight is very simple. Simply tab the flow button. It changes and shows us a flow restriction reading, and it gives us our fan icon and our light icon. The fan icon is for flow restriction, reading the flow rates. The light icon is for reading the crack detection. The light is inside the flow chamber, so what we will do is place the filter over the open port of the flow chamber, press that light button, do our light detection test. Once we've done our light detection test, we've determined that that filter is not cracked, or it is cracked. If it is, replace it. If it is not, move on to the flow test. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to walk you through the inspection table's process, how we use it, and what we do like step by step, starting from weighing the filter, wire test, light detection, and then flow test. Let me grab a filter. So first thing we're going to do is set the filter on the table. We need to know the inlet from the outlet of the DPF. To determine that, number one, the inlet should always be dirty, the outlet should always be clean. If the outlet is dirty, something's not quite right, soot's bypassing the filter somewhere, now we need to figure out where. This particular filter, the outlet is clean, the inlet is dirty, so it's not visibly internally compromised. We're still going to do a light detection test, but for now, we're going to assume that the brick is not damaged based on the outlet. We know it's the outlet because the orientation. Most filters either have an arrow or they have sensor fittings, sensor bungs. Most sensor bungs are labeled temperature 1, temperature 2, temperature 3, and temperature 4. If you have a DPF with an inlet, DPF inlet temp sensor, on the inlet of the DPF, it should be labeled temp 2. If it has an outlet temperature sensor, it should be labeled temperature 3, and this particular model is labeled that way. So what we're going to do first is we're going to weigh the filter. We're going to do that, we'll power on our machine, we're going to let our scale calibrate, and we're going to read the weight. The weight's in grams. We record that weight so we can see the before and after weight rating of the DPF, so we can see how much ash was removed from the DPF. Ash is comprised of lube oil and fuel additives, so we want to know, is it excess fuel additives or is it lube oil? We can ask our customers, is it burning oil or is it just a fuel additive?